Live from Television Centre, Simon Mayo and Top of the Pops.
Welcome to the Pops, a good rock and roll edition for you tonight. We have 3 debut performances before 7:30. And now we start with a band who are appearing at Manchester Apollo tonight. And then they're at Wembley next week. They're at number 27, doing Deliverance. Would you welcome, please, to Top of the Pops, The Mission. Great start, The Mission and Deliverance. Now, every band eventually goes through a big ballad phase. New Kids on the Block have gone exceedingly early. It's a new entry at number 11, and I'll Be Loving You Forever. And they're very nice to their grandparents as well, apparently. That's New Kids on the Block. Okay, our first look at the charts now, 40 to 31. First new entry there at number 40, Read My Lips from Jimmy Somerville. White Snake and The Deeper the Love, this week's number 39. Kate Bush and Love and Anger goes up to this week's 38. At 37, Advice for the Young at Heart from Tears for Fears. New at 36, Everything Starts with an E from the Easy Posse. Lonnie Gordon, Happening All Over Again, this week's number 35. And new at 34, Birdhouse in Your Soul from They Might Be Giants. Electribe 101, Talking With Myself at 33 this week. 32, Dude Looks Like a Lady from Aerosmith. And up to 31, Hold Back the River from Wet, Wet, Wet. Okay, now pay attention, please. Here comes a band who've never, ever been on television before. Not just not Top of the Pops, never been on television. It's their first hit single, Candy Flip, and Strawberry Fields Forever. Do you know something? That's going to be a top 5 hit. What a great performance. I think they enjoyed it as much as everybody else. That's Candy Flip, Strawberry Fields Forever. Here's another record of the week. The B-52s have a chart hit at last. Love Shack. It's a great song, B-52s and Love Shack. Okay, here come the Breakers this week. We have the Wets at number 31. We have Fish at number 30. And kicking it all off at 29. This is big fun to start the Breakers this week. Well, they're the Breakers, but this is already broken. It's our second debut performance at number 24 this week, performing Loaded. Would you welcome to Top of the Pops, Primal Scream. It's Loaded from Primal Scream. Not one act on the show tonight from south of Manchester, just in case you're interested. Okay, here comes the charts now from 30 to 11. And a new entry at number 30 from Fish and A Gentleman's Excuse Me. New at 29, A Handful of Promises from Big Fun. New entry at 28, Don't You Love Me from the 49ers. Up at 27, Deliverance from The Mission. 26, Room at the Top from Adam Ant. The Stone Roses, Elephant Stone at 25. Up 8 to 24, Loaded, Primal Scream, you've just seen them. Gloria Estefan, Here We Are, up to this week's number 23. New entry at 22, This Is How It Feels, The Inspiral Carpets, coming next. Shakin' Stevens, I Might at 21 this week. Second single from the Stone Roses, Made of Stone, new entry at 20. Number 19, Downtown Train from Rod Stewart. New entry at 18, Strawberry Fields Forever from Candy Flip. At 17, Black Betty, the Ben Lee Brand remix from Ram Jam. Up 4 at 16, Natural Thing from The Innocents. 15, Get Up Before the Night Is Over from Technotronic. Up at 14, Madly in Love from Bros. Black Box, I Don't Know Anybody Else, this week's number 13. Depeche Mode, Enjoy the Silence at 12. And new at number 11, I'll Be Loving You Forever, New Kids on the Block. Okay, Success City 1990 is Oldham. There's Oldham Celtic in the basketball, there's Oldham Rugby Club, and there's Oldham Athletic in the football. Oh yes, and a number 22, Inspiral Carpets. I'm telling you, that's an inspirational song. That's Inspiral Carpets at 22. And now, with a gear change that Nigel Mansell would be happy with, at number 4, the highest new entry, this is Jive Bunny. That's Jive Bunny at number 4. Could be next week's number 1. It's not this week. Here comes, as they say, the final countdown. And up to number 10, Lily Was Here, David A. Stewart featuring Candy Dolfer. Number 9, Nothing Compares to You from Sinead O'Connor. Up to number 8, Blue Savannah from Erasure. And Up to 7, Moments in Soul, JT and the Big Family. Up 8 to 6, Love Shack from the B-52s. No Move at 5, Infinity, Guru Josh. The heist to entry at number 4, That Sounds Good to Me, you're just seeing Jive Bunny. No Move at 3, How Am I Supposed to Live Without You, Michael Bolton. And no move at number 2, The Brits 1990. And that means week number 3 for Beats International featuring Lindy Layton and Dub, Be Good to Me.
Well, we promised you a pretty good show, and I think we delivered our side of the bargain. That's Beats International, Stop Tickling Me, and Dub, Be Good to Me. Week 3 at number 1. Well, it's Phil Schofield coming up next on Radio 1, and it's EastEnders on BBC 1. I'll see you for breakfast tomorrow at 6:30. Gary Davis next week. See you soon. Bye-bye.
In 1969, David Crosby, Stephen Stills and Graham Nash pooled their songwriting and vocal talents and came up with a classic album. The material they offered one another was a mixture of old and new. Take the Graham Nash track that many regard as highlight of the album.
Marrakesh Express was written while I was in the Hollies. And as a matter of fact, deep in the dark, dusty vaults of EMI, there is a version of Marrakesh Express done by the Hollies. And it sucks.
Would you know we're riding on the Marrakesh Express? Would you know we're riding on the Marrakesh Express? They're taking me to Marrakesh.
You can catch this classic album, Crosby, Stills and Nash, on Saturday at 2 o'clock, right here on Radio 1.
All on board.